Christmas, everyone, and you are watching Good Morning Sri Lanka, 25th of December. And for those wondering why is Ryan hardly moving, because the plan for today is for me to just sit here and try to look pretty, because look at who I'm with. And wearing a tux because they look so formal. Yes.
The rose in between the two thorns.
Yes, and I'm trying just to desperately to just look pretty. Hey, we got an interesting story about funky little Santa. But speaking of Santas, let me just say thank you to everyone who dropped by the Yesma Studios at Park Street. We did have a beautiful Santa on sleigh with reindeers on our roof. Hope you managed to see that and also see the Christmas zone. Yes, thank you very much.
And I think that the Christmas mask, the Santa Claus mask, that's scary.
That's scary.
Yeah,
please don't do that. Kids actually will not come to you. They would run away from you. It is scary. I mean, my age, I see them like, whoa, and then you that. It actually sounds like whoa, because it's covered by the mask.
Have you ever sat on Santa's lap?
I probably have. Everyone does, especially when they come to your Montessori or whatever. But as far as I remember, once again, I think I got a bit freaked out with the mask. I don't know. I think it was just like, because it's unnatural. It's like, who is this?
And in Japan, something interesting happening where it's getting very high tech now. Christmas being the classical and the clandestine holiday, it is now becoming very technical. And in Tokyo, we have something interesting there. Their station is getting a very interesting makeover. And let's have a quick look at that.
Tokyo Station got a high-tech makeover ahead of Christmas and New Year's on Friday, with projection mapping technology being used to change the face of the iconic station, albeit for only 10 minutes at a time. The Tokyo Station light-up and video projection is part of a larger initiative in the area that even includes the Imperial Palace being lit up for the first time ever for a year-end event. The Tokyo Hikari Vision, which sees Tokyo Station transformed for 10 minutes at a time, is a crown jewel of the events, however, with hundreds coming out to see each showing. While the show was played 4 times on the first day, and each time it was completely packed with people to the point of having police managing traffic, others said that the 10 minutes was still a bit too short. Having it go together with music and seeing it with 3D parts, where it sort of comes at you, was pretty impressive, although it was a bit on the short side, said 40-year-old Kazuki Goto, who had brought his 3-year-old daughters to see the show. The Tokyo Station projection mapping and the surrounding Starlight Walk LED light display only lasts till the 28th of December.
There we go, Tokyo trying a little 3D tactic.
I think it's a nice way, because Tokyo stations are known to be the most crowded. Last year they employ people who literally push people into the train.
Oh, really?
Yes, just to squeeze them in. It's tighter than sardines, I was told. But they still manage to read the paper, do a little bit of work. I don't know. Yes, I don't know. But there is so it's a nice distraction.
In Sri Lanka, of course, a recent problem is it's also equally crowded, and it's not just packed like a sardine. It's like sardine is hanging out of the can. It's crazy. But recently the issues with the beggars on the trains, they've started taking them off the trains because it's a bother, and you can't really read a paper or do anything.
That's true. And also it happens. It kind of double. Yeah, so we have more during the season.
And
because after all, Christmas is the time for giving, and some people like to exploit that.
Sadly. Well, we're going to take a very short break. When we come back, we have one very interesting story to share with you, the Christmas edition of Good Morning Show.
Starting off from the 9th of December until the 31st, weekend Sundays at 8 a.m.
Welcome back to the Christmas edition of Good Morning Sri Lanka. Hopefully you've been enjoying the show, where we've been taking you around the world and checking out what different people are doing around the world. Now, the next one is also very interesting. It's in Mexico. Piñatas bring Mexican families together, and I guess it's always fun when you have that.
Nothing brings the family together than hitting something and get some gifts in return.
The irony of it. There we go. But let's take a look at them having fun.
Mexicans of all age are celebrating the heritage and reaping tasty rewards by smashing open traditional Christmas piñatas this holiday season. The colorful piñatas are an essential part of a traditional Christmas in Mexico, a primarily Catholic country. Piñatas are made from clay pots or cardboard covered with paper cones stuck onto the pot with glue. Once the cones are dry, they are covered in colorful papier-mâché. Many of the piñatas used at posadas are made at piñata workshops located around Mexico City. Although piñatas come in different shapes and sizes nowadays, the traditional star piñata must have 7 spikes representing the 7 deadly sins: greed, gluttony, sloth, pride, envy, wrath and lust. Gabriel Garcia Carvalho, 38, has been making piñatas for the past 20 years in a business passed down to him by his parents.
There we have it, the Mexicans celebrating Christmas by smashing up those piñatas. Interesting thing is, the symbol of the piñata, Ryan, apparently is the 7 spikes on the piñata, represent the 7 deadly sins.
Okay, so it's like you're smashing away the deadly sins and have to do it again.
I suppose then we must be smashing a lot of piñatas.
Well, we got one more story to share with you, but before we forget, and also you know me, I'm very forgetful. So if you're from Latin America, from Mexico, Feliz Navidad to you. I think it's very popular. There's a song called Feliz Navidad. And from my country, Maligayang Pasko to everyone, which is Merry Christmas.
What is your Christmas wish?
My Christmas wish, now among other things, I just be a bit philosophical and say that I'd like to have a moment of bliss today. Just forget everything, forget the busy schedules and all the work, and just enjoy today, just today.
Well, for me, it's just same goes. It's been a very hectic but fruitful 2012. I think it's time for all of us to, as we usher into the final week of the year, to just kind of step on the brakes and like it may be cliche, smell the roses. Time to just chill out. But we'll still keep you company, don't worry. But we'll be doing a little bit more chilling out.
I think mine would be to unwrap those presents, share the love, speak to the loved ones.
He's got presents.
And eat all those lovely homemade foods that we have.
Has he invited you to his place?
No, I think it's true.
Oh, by the way, you're welcome to come. So that is us at Good Morning Sri Lanka. We wish you a Merry Christmas and compliments of the season, and hope your plans for 31st night are also coming up.
Yes. Take care, everyone. We'll see you